Howdy gamers, Keith Hershey here, and today we're going to take a look at Free League Publishing's new book here. Let me get to the front here. This one's the One Ring version called Hands of the White Wizard. So basically, is an adventure series dealing with Saruman before he turns evil. And I guess it's even possible, even though it might be difficult, that you might save him from turning evil. But there's a bunch of cool adventures in here. There's even an adventure that kind of leads right into Moria. This looks like a really awesome book. I had recently printed up a big 3D print of Saruman's tower. So that part of Lord of the Rings definitely captivates me quite a bit. That and Moria. So anyhow, let's take a flip through. The books aren't out yet. They just came up on pre-order. I think they might have started a week ago, but it's very new. There's a One Ring version, and then there's a 5e version that have come up. They also released a book called Hobbit Tales, which is basically the adventure that was in the original starter set that you could get. But anyhow, without further ado, let's kind of go through this. I'm going to turn off my webcam so I'm not blocking any info, so we can look through this together. All right, so I'm going to blow this up just a little bit here. That's some pretty cool art there at the entrance into Saruman's tower. Definitely shows how big it is. And then, let's see here, cut that down just a little bit here. And then here's the inside cover that has the map here. Isengard down here with Saruman's tower. Beautiful art map there. Let's blow this up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to go to one page real quick. And then we'll blow it up. Make it a little easier for both of us to follow along and read. Let's see here. Let me look at the stream here and see. Yeah, it looks like it's big enough. I'm going to blow it up just a little bit more here. So there's an introduction. They go over, the overview of Saruman the White and service, some background and whatnot. And then we go into the different adventures that are in here. There's the Beast of Dunlin, the Sea Prince of the Shore, Disaster of the Gladden Fields. There Let Them Lie Until the End, the Quest of Moria, and the Ithel Stone. And I'm not going to sit on this for too long. Actually, let me go to the 2-page here. Actually, can I get to that? Oh, I might have messed up here. Read mode? No. Oh, we're in read mode. Okay. Well, there's one half of that cover. There's the other half with Saruman there. That's pretty cool looking. Another cool piece of art. There's a awesome picture with the tower shrouded in some fog or clouds there with some trees. That looks really cool. Here's a map of Isengard. So you can see the lake back there and the trees that lead up to the tower and whatnot. Looks like there's a path that leads up there. Interesting. It talks about the fall of Saruman. Oops. Can we blow this up anymore? Yeah, that's alright. Another picture, cool picture of Saruman when he gets a Palantir. Then it goes into the first adventure here, the Beast of Dunlin. That's a really cool picture of an ominous looking keep or castle there. Kind of go through it a little bit. It's kind of a map there. Another map. Or some images. Oh, that's a cool image. Wow. kind of keep wanting to look up there and see, but I guess that's the full image. Oh wow, look at that big old ship there. Wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that big old thing. So definitely looks like, from what I've seen so far, there's a lot of this book kind of ties into a lot of the other books uh, pretty well. So, oh, that's another really cool image there. Some orcs. Oh, let me go back here. Cool. Definitely, I really like looking at some of this art. It's really cool stuff. Trying not to linger on too much of it. I don't want any spoilers. Look at that massive stone. I forgot where that's at. That's pretty cool, man. Those ruins up there and that big old entrance. Well, looks like, oh, Merc Dwelling. Almost thought it was Gollum there for a minute. Yeah. What's that new movie Gollum coming out? What? Still got what, a year and a half before it comes out? Who all here is interested in seeing that new Gollum movie? Kind of interested to see how they do what they do with it. Oh, that's a cool image of a helmet. That's definitely a unique helmet. I don't know if I'd want to wear that in combat though. It looks a little unwieldy, but that's cool. Yeah, Moria. Moria is definitely hands down my favorite part of Lord of the Rings. And I've yet to actually run it. I was going to run it at our local convention. Me and my buddy Yale started a new convention called SLV RPG Con last year. We will be running it again. It'll be taking place June 13th and 14th in Alamosa, Colorado, which is only about 40 minutes from where I live. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll get you a link so you can come out and play some games with us. It's a small con. Like I said, we just started it last year. We had roughly around 50 people that came last year. So for a very small community in our first con, I think we did pretty good with that amount of people. And we're definitely looking at growing it substantially this year. We're kind of expecting around 100 people this year. Last year we started off pretty late in the year when we actually were organizing it. And this year we've basically had a whole year since the last one to work on it. Last year it was over in Del Norte because we had free access to a brand new building. They gave free access to it, so we were able to use it. This year we had to pay for the ballroom at the Quality Inn in Alamosa, but I think it's going to work out to be a really good spot, and it's in a hotel, so people can have rooms right there. So yeah, definitely super excited. But anyhow, last year I was going to run a Moria one shot. I have a bunch of terrain and everything ready for it. I am definitely gonna run it this next year. So those people that missed out will get a chance to play in that one. But anyhow, let's finish going through this. Oh, wow, this is one. Yeah, it must be when Balin fell. And I guess, if I understand it right, there's even a chance you could save Balin in this adventure. Although it's going to be extremely difficult to do, but at least that's what I heard. Like I said, I haven't really actually read through it in a lot of detail yet. Definitely excited for this. I have a hard time reading PDFs. I don't know about you guys. So usually I'll get a PDF early, but I don't really read it and comprehend it as well as when I get the physical book in my hands, and then I can take my time and pour through it. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, look at that image there. The Ithel stone. Ooh, that looks ominous and pretty cool. Final summons. Kind of flow through it here. Some more maps. They got some really cool maps. There's Saruman again. And then there's a score. Oh, okay. So you keep score as you're going through it on how Saruman's shadow is. Ooh. Oh, that's really cool. Man, I think this might be one of the better books they put out in this new the One Ring 2E version. I'm definitely super excited to dive in and read this. Although, I mean, the last book they put out, it deals with the elves. That will look really good too. Moria's awesome. Man, they've been just hitting it out of the park. That's pretty cool, man. Here, I'll turn the video, my webcam back on. We'll turn that off. So, anyhow, what do you guys think? Did you guys pre-order it yet? And if you did, are you planning on running it? Have you run any of the other books yet? Let us know in the down below if you ran any of those. And then I'm starting to load up a bunch of campaigns. I've got a bunch of time over this winter, over the coming months. So I'm going to be trying to run a lot of games, a lot of adventures. I have a lot of them to test out. I've been dying to run some of these cool freely ones. If you're interested and would like me to run one of these campaigns for Free League, the One Ring, or even the 5e version, let me know in the comments below. If there's enough interest, I'll put it up on Start Playing Games, and we'll get a campaign going. Anyhow, happy gaming, and we'll see you next time.